Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I thought today we'd do something a little bit simple, a little bit easier, a little bit more relaxed. Um, oh, good, my dogs are moving around again. This is the Command and Conquer 3 mod, Tiberian Essence Alpha 2.0. In this version, last version, they didn't have the Forgotten. In the Tiberian Command and Conquer Tiberium universe, the Forgotten are mutated soldiers that are infected by this substance called Tiberium, which, if you don't know the Command and Conquer mythos, Tiberium is basically this thing. If you can see on the screen, it's an alien substance that infects people and terraforms planets and basically destroys, the natural order of things. But the thing is, that makes the Tiberian interesting. It's also the best resource humanity has ever had in the existence of everything, and also the worst thing that has happened to humanity and the existence of everything. So there's a struggle for domination of the planet. People want Tiberium, people don't want Tiberium, and people getting mutated by Tiberium, and they're like the vagabonds of the world. Like, yeah, we don't want either side doesn't want them, so they're the forgotten, as it were. They are left in these Tiberium infested zones where they are just mutants, and they're left to fend for themselves. So that's basically the crash course into the Command and Conquer Tiberian Essence, or Tiberian universe, I should say. But there you go, you're now all caught up with absolutely everything there is to know. So we're just going to play, I think, just a simple match against a brutal... We're going to play as the Forgotten, because this is also the mod. In the normal Command and Conquer version, the vanilla version, they don't have the Forgotten. This is a brand new mod that changes up pretty much everything. It makes... The mod makes it sort of like Command and Conquer 3 meets Command and Conquer 2 Tiberian Sun. If you played Tiberian Sun, it's basically isometric. It's like StarCraft, if you know what that is. If you know StarCraft, then Tiberian Sun shouldn't be too far of a stretch. So Command and Conquer 3 mod kind of meets Tiberian Sun. That's the essence of it. So we're just going to play on these custom maps here, which I like this one. This is probably my favorite one. TE Tiberian Essence Dueling Classic map. Those are fun maps. So we're just going to play as the Forgotten here. Their canonical faction color is green, and for Nod is the faction in the Tiberian universe that wants the Tiberium. So, and they're hyper advanced. They got laser cannons and all that stuff. They got a Messiah leader. They got their own Jesus Christ. They're fun. They're fun, and their canonical colors are red. So that's fun. So we're gonna do brutal, Nod, and yeah. Hopefully it doesn't crash for some reason. This mod, Tiberian Essence 2.0, crashes for some reason. So hopefully you don't see that. Hopefully we'll get a nice full game. So here we are, Tiberian Essence with a Forgotten faction. They're pretty overpowered, I gotta say. You'll see so in a second here. Right now I'm just gonna build a power plant. You need a power in order... Oh, I would rather have a barracks first. And then we're gonna build a prospector. War camp produces infantry. And a prospector extends the build radius. Right now you can see this little green circle. That's as far as we can build. We can't build outside of the green circle. We can build inside of it. And prospectors extend this green circle. But some factions have special little abilities where like their prospectors or their buildy extendy thingies have special little benefits. Uh-oh. Enemy units already? Oh, that's probably just the wildlife. Oh, really? You can't build there? Okay. So this thing can deploy into a 3-slot garrison. And if you know Tiberian Sun, you would know that, or not Tiberian Sun, Tiberian Wars, I should say, Command and Conquer 3. Oh, there's my refinery. You need refineries in order to produce anything. These Tiberian will mine these resources. Tiberian harvesters will mine the Tiberium, and they'll return it back, and that will get converted to credits. So you want those, probably one of your most important units to have in the game. So what was I saying? So yeah, in Command and Conquer, I could make another one. Why not? And yeah, machine shop. So in Command and Conquer 3, you can garrison infantry in buildings, and the maximum amount you can garrison infantry in buildings is 3, and that concentrates a lot of firepower in one location that are protected by walls. So the fact I can basically pump these things out, these prospectors, willy-nilly, it makes them kind of overpowered to me, these prospectors. I'll just put it right there. Make another power plant. And then we make another harvester. And here we go. The first little battle. So these flak troopers are a little bit overpowered to me. I don't know about you. There you go. That was infantry right there. To be fair, those infantry are like tier 1. They're like really, really weak. But still. So we're going to put another prospector right here. Another deployable, garrisonable, build extendy thingy right over here. If you hold your left mouse button and your right mouse button at the same time, you can bring up a formations screen where you can sort of direct which way it will angle. It doesn't really matter which way the prospector angles. I just like having it sort of facing the enemy, you know, like broadsided. I like it. You don't have to do it in any other Tiberian match, but I just like doing it. There you go. So now we've sort of maximized our harvesting. All you really need is 3 for now. Any more and you're kind of overdoing it a bit. Let's put the sanctuary right here, right? Looks like it fits. And here we go. Now we're going to start getting overpowered very quickly here. With these upgrades, you can upgrade your units. Upgrade all Forgotten Infantry squads with an additional squad member, which increases overall health and firepower, yes. And then you can upgrade them with Lifetime of War. Upgrades Forgotten Warriors with Veteran status. So what happens is, what Veteran status does, after a certain amount of kills or damage or whatever... sorry. What happens is they get more damage and more HP. So they kill people a certain amount of times, they get promoted from privates to soldiers or whatever. And they can do more damage and they have more HP. So these two upgrades complement each other very, very well. That makes them very overpowered infantry, which you'll see even more so in a second. So I'm going to make another Tiberian plant. I think 3 is good enough. I'm going to make a helipad. Put that in there. There we go. Now those flat guys are a little bit OP, I think. Just a little bit. So we're going up against brutal nods, so they're going to be sending wave after wave of troops. Oh. They're getting through my defenses. Oh, they're all super veterans now. They're all elites. Now they're shooting blue Tiberium lasers, and there we go. There it is. There it is. It's done. They're done. They are done. There we go. Marauder squad, minigun troopers, good against infantry, okay versus vehicles, and flak troopers, they can shoot against aircraft and vehicles, and they have, I think, AoE, overpowered. I'm sorry, but they kind of are. And you also can make walls in this version, or this mod I should say. In the first Tiberian Wars game, Tiberian 3, the vanilla version, you couldn't make walls because the rumor mill has it because some random Asian during some QA session didn't make the walls, so they got rid of them. That's the rumor. Could you imagine such a thing? Oh, this random person isn't making walls. I guess we'll get rid of these things that people like to make. I like making walls. Don't you like making walls? Silly. Absolutely silly. Alright, so now we're gonna make a vault of knowledge. This gives us access to pretty much all our high-tech equipment. Just gonna take a sip of my coffee here. Okay. Give us access to all of our high-tech equipment here, like Vindicators, which I won't be building. I find a lot of these vehicles a little bit too weak. A lot of the overpowered stuff happens in the helipad, believe it or not. Gonna be pumping out a lot of flak troops as well, because for what I want to do, I want to use helicopters. But in order to be able to really maximize the potential here, I need blue Tiberian warheads, yes, upgrade that, and then I need this. Need a helipad. The blue Tiberian warheads increases the damage of Punishers, Hydras, and Hind gunships, and I want to make a bunch of Hind gunships. So this will double their damage, basically. So why wouldn't I want that? So as we can see, the OP is working very nicely. Very nicely. Can't say no to the OP. Where do I want to put this? I'm always a stickler for like trying to make the base pretty as possible, you know, like nice and organized. Why not? That looks fine. So here's are the Hind gunships. I would make 5 of them for now. Got 4 here. So overpowered. Look at that burst. Look at that burst. Absolute power, as one of the NOD super units would say. Oh yeah, you can make super units in this game, by the way. Look at this. And there goes all that infantry with the minigun fire. Yeah, these guys are gonna get nerfed. I can guarantee it. I guarantee the nerfing is coming. Probably doesn't help that this is basically a custom-made faction made by a guy in his basement, so that could probably help as to why they're pretty overpowered here. Crazy overpowered. Pretty sure the only way you can get rid of these things is artillery, honestly. Okay, go mine to full, please. Rated Tiberian is going pretty slow now. So this faction seems to be very obsessed with garrisonable units and buildings and all that, which I'm a-okay with. I like being able to put infantry in buildings because they're like a million times more effective in buildings than they are anywhere else. There we go. Okay, so he's got blue Tiberian missiles. Good. Good. Gonna make a scrapyard because then I can upgrade these Hinds even further with scrap armor, which increases their HP by 20%, and they're already pretty hefty as it is, so. Where I'm gonna put this one. Seems to make the most sense to put it right here. And then we get scrap armor. What is it? What's it gonna be? On patrol. Let's ride. Looking clear. Collect, trooper. Let's get this over with. Go ahead. Yep, I'm going. On patrol. Our base Go ahead. Under attack. What is it? All right, so now we're ready to win the game, ladies and gentlemen. Confirmed. Coordinates set. Yep. Oh, getting a little bit damaged there. They're not so good versus infantry, I find, which is, I guess, okay. So I'm just gonna pull this guy off to the side, maybe bring him to the repair thing? They don't repair. They just sort of repair automatically in the air. So if you played StarCraft or the first StarCraft or StarCraft 2 and you made Mutalisks and you just have them do their damage and bring them back to base to heal up, that's pretty much what these guys are. They repair on their own. Oh, that guy's getting damaged. Oh, don't die on me. Oh. Looks like I'm not as OP as I thought I was, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make another 5, then. You got multiple defenses here. You get tank bunkers, you get pillboxes, gun bunkers, and flak bunkers. These are all garrisonable. You can put tanks inside these tank bunkers, which is interesting. But wow, do you need to when you just have this? Ugh. Like, this is like the literal kill zone here. Oops, sorry. I had to cut a few times there. Okay, get the forces ready. Oh, they're all repaired already? Excellent. One more guy should do it. Oh no, they took out the power. It's all over now, boys and girls. This is what we call micro. When your units take damage, you bring them back. Don't die, please. Oh no, he's dead. Looks like we're not OP enough, kids. We need 5 more. Take a sip of my coffee. And I can just bring in a bunch of feral super floaters. These floaters are natural fauna in the Tiberian universe. Not doing a very good job, I noticed. Grab these two. There's blue Tiberium over here. So there's multiple types of Tiberium. There's green Tiberium, which gives less resources per full harvester. And blue Tiberium gives even more resources per full harvester. So yeah, there you go. You're up to speed. Blue gives more money, basically. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I feel like it's about to crash soon. 2 more. So why am I just putting a bunch of flak troopers in here? Well, because they attack air and ground, and they seem to be decent against infantry. They're a little bit overpowered, to be honest with you. Just a little bit. One more should do it. Oh no, it's taking damage. And repairs pretty quickly too, my goodness. A lot of balance work needs to be done in this mod, I feel, depending on how far the mod creator wants to go with it. We'll start on the outside, the outskirts here. Let's see, do you have any crap over here? Bring you back to base. Alright. And this is it, I feel. Yeah, they're done. They're done. So that was against a brutal AI. That was really zero stress off my brow, honestly. Like I said, I wasn't lying when I said we'd have an easy, simple, relaxing time today. Yeah, and she be done. She be done. I do love the Forgotten though. They are pretty fun, but again, more balancing obviously required. A lot more balancing required, please. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you enjoyed that. Look at this. In any other normal universe, the brutal AI would have beaten me. They were just better at me in every direction. More units, more everything. More stats, more resources gathered. It's like, whatever. Flak troopers, that's all I need. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching the Tiberian Essence mod with me. More videos, more content on your way, coming at you soon. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.